games.
No, it's not an issue that affects the result of the fight. It's just a formal thing if we comply with the rules or not.
Tyson Fury raised the alarm about his fight with Oleksandr Usyk being a robbery, and even went as far as releasing some audio tapes that he claimed were leaked conversations of Oleksandr Usyk, his team, and the judges.
You can tell that I won. Everyone knows that Oleksandr is an inferior fighter, and everyone sure as fuck knows I beat his ass fair and square tonight. So the judges saying I only won 4 rounds is a goddamn disgrace. Jesus Christ, there hasn't been a bigger robbery.
Many conspiracy theories have risen claiming the leaked tape was doctored through artificial intelligence. Well, that hasn't been confirmed here, but the news circulating, according to a reputable news source, is that Oleksandr Usyk's team was forced into a conversation with the judges after they felt some rules were unfair to them.
But you could have never said that Fury won that fight. So there's no complaints other than Bricktop at ringside, but like I said, he's got one eye on the prize, hasn't he? But let's be honest, the right man...
Such as Tyson Fury's beards, the refusal of Usyk's crucifix in the corner, and other issues that seem to favor Tyson Fury. Truly, Alex Chuka, Oleksandr Usyk's manager, confirmed that they had conversations with USC and the judges.
Did you have to shave a beard or?
Yeah, in the rules it says, the rules say that the beard has to be trimmed so that its volume...
But he sounded like they were just normal conversations to clarify things. Sadly, the tape says otherwise. After Tyson Fury's CL claims boxing professionals have shared their takes,
Oleksandr Usyk did the job this evening, got the win and retained his titles in what was a pretty intriguing fight that kind of had you sitting there watching with you. I wasn't mesmerised, but I was interested for every second of...
On what they think about the issue, and about claims that the fight itself was a robbery. Though the opening 6 were often too close to call, the unified champion from Ukraine started to up the levels at the halfway stage, landing the more significant shots.
Fucking Zelensky himself judging the fight tonight. And if we weren't in Saudi Arabia, I would have assumed the judges were fucking intoxicated.
And applying constant pressure. The win marks back-to-back victories for Usyk in this rivalry, as well as cementing his claim as the greatest heavyweight of a generation. It is not without some controversy, however, with Fury's promoter Frank Warren taking serious issue. With the cards in contrast...
No, I certainly didn't. I didn't see how one judge could only didn't give him a round from round 6 onwards, and the other 2 gave him 1 round each. I don't know what fight they were watching. A neutral was...
Former super middleweight world champion Carl Froch was ringside, and said on his YouTube channel that the right man won, FRCH, went on to reveal that he scored the fight the same as all 3 judges. It was a close fight.
Yeah, aggressive on the back foot. I was on the front foot all night, yeah. Landing body and head. Listen, sometimes it's hard to score. Frank had me 3 or 4.
It ebbed and flowed a bit in the beginning. From round 1 until about round 6 or 7, the fight was pretty close. I was scoring at a round to Tyson, a round to Usyk. There were 3, 4, 5 rounds. I couldn't really split them. It was very close, I think. The turning point was probably from...
Confident. I thought I won that fight again. I think I've got Larry Holmes, dear. I thought I won both fights. But then again, I've gone home with 2 losses on my record now, so there's not much I can do about it. I can just fight my heart out and do the best I can. But again, I'll always believe in...
67, Usyk got a bit closer as Tyson started to tire, which I thought he would do. There was nothing in this fight, but the eye-catching shots did come from Usyk. I think Frank Warren is at ringside complaining that it was a robbery.
Thank you, my coach Yuri. Thank you, my coach Kuba. Thank you, my team. Listen, Frank crazy man, you know? I think, that's my opinion. Okay, no problem.
He's probably watching it with his emotional glasses on, thinking that Tyson Fury has won the fight and they'll get the trilogy bottom line is Oleksandr Usyk won the fight on my scorecard. It was the same as the judges by 4 or 5 rounds. Lewis was in the front row to watch Fury fall short for the second time against Usyk.
He wants to continue or if he wants to fight on.
We know that Joshua waits in the wings. That's still a massive fight in England. After what you saw tonight, who do you think wins that fight?
I don't know. Styles make fights, that's for sure, definitely.
The former undisputed heavyweight champion believes the right man won, but he understands why his compatriot may feel like he's been screwed over by the judges. It was a good fight, Lewis told TNT. Sports, I would have liked to see Tyson a little bit more aggressive.
De La Hoya was sitting there and he had Tyson winning like I did, and I think most of the people sitting where he was at.
What do you think the scorecard should have been in your opinion, Frank?
I thought Tyson won it.
By what? The same score but reverse?
Couple of rounds, at least.
And go at Usyk a bit more because he won the first fight, so it's up to Tyson to go after him and make sure he wins the second fight. I didn't hear the scoring in terms of the winner.
This performance to the first fight, what differences did you see? What did you like for Tyson?
No show, there was Tyson. There was no showboating, and he got down to business.
Yes, they got it right. He will feel he may have won the fight. I don't know, because I felt like he could have done more work. You know, Usyk was hitting him to the body a couple of times, getting those free shots, and those are scoring points. So I guess that's what the judges were looking at.
The first time, you got to go after him the second time. I felt Tyson Fury should have went after him a little bit more, and it would have been a different outcome.
I thought in the 10th round he was holding and mugging him, getting good work inside. I thought that's what the whole fight would look like.
The conversation ended with the interviewer asking what's next for Fury. Lewis responded by calling on him to finally make a fight with Joshua. The two men have been dancing around a potential all-British heavyweight blockbuster for years.
So for me, the only fight to make is AJ Fury, but let's see.
Is that half the reason why AJ waited to see? Because obviously, and Turkey said in an interview with us, he doesn't want to make AJ Dubois next.
Yeah, I mean...
Even though there will be no belts on the line, Lewis believes it's still the biggest fight of all time. He added, Fury goes to London for the biggest fight in history. Maybe Anthony Joshua, Fury, and his team.
I thought it was very difficult to split them. Fucking hell.
Just got punched in the stomach by Naz.
Luckily I got a transmitter in there, otherwise I would have been down.
Contested the three ringside judges, unanimously scoring the fight 1-1-6-1-1-2 to his opponent, as they thought it was much closer than that.
Fury tonight?
I thought it was a very close fight.
You said 6-5 on Twitter going into the last round.
I thought Usyk nicked the last round. I had it a draw. But, you know, there seems to be a lot of people that had Usyk the winner. I think is that the overall.
Where does he go from here?
Who?
Tyson Fury.
There's only one fight, but there's no point in me. It's not the time to start calling the fight out. You don't know what Fury's going to do. Maybe he doesn't want to fight again. The one thing I will say.
Boxing has a big judging problem, and Saudi boxing chief Turki Alik has tried to combat it by creating an AI judge